Hello my friends, welcome to Home and Garden. Summertime is actually Oriental Lily time. A lot of my Oriental Lily, they are really tall, so I call them Oriental Lily tree. They have different colors, especially here behind me. I have this white and pink color, and also the one in the front yard. I want to showcase it to you because they are really blooming beautifully this time, and they have peach and pink and white color, and you will enjoy that. So let's start and check them out up close. Okay, look at this beautiful Oriental Lily. You see how tall is this? This is about 6 feet tall. And I'm not really that tall, but look at this beautiful bloom over here. And as you can see, this one stem, there's actually it's about 20 to 25 flowers. Look at this up close bloom, and this side of this garden I have only two in this side, and also towards the driveway I have three more of this same Oriental Lily. And look at this bloom. You look at my hand in here. This is my hand, and look at this big bloom here, and I really like the smell of it. They are very scented. Even though I am standing actually on the other side of my driveway, I can smell them already. And here, this Oriental Lily is already planted in here, and I have them for about 8 years. So they come back every year, and they receive full sun on this side, and also they are giving me a lot of babies. Actually, there's like a they propagate by themselves. So some of them I remove the babies and just replant them and put them in the backyard as well, so I can have more Oriental Lily like this. If this is your first time to visit my channel, this side of my garden is the lower front yard garden. I do have two levels of the front yard, the upper level and also the lower level, which is this one I'm showing you is the one with the raised bed, and this is along the driveway. I have all this Oriental Lily tree that's planted next to all these bushes, which is the azalea, irises, hellebores, and also the rhododendron, and they are done blooming. But the one that's blooming and you're looking right now with these big blooms are all the Oriental Lily tree. So I'm just giving you a little bit of view on how I add this Oriental Lily with the other plants, and it's already July of 2023 and they are the ones that actively blooming. So let's take an up close look from this side, and I want you to see this is actually the first one, and there's some babies in here and they are still under flower buds, but they have a pink color, and then the other ones are actually white, and you're not going to see it right now. They're still under flower buds, but majority of these beautiful blooms are in peach, a little bit of pink color just matched to the other blooms. And here I have like about 15-20 flowers on one stem. You see? This is the up close look of this beautiful Oriental Lily tree. Look at this one bloom here. You'll see the yellow in the center, and then there's a little bit of white on the edge, and of course peach color and a little bit of pink. And again, this is just one petal, and look, this one is about 3 inches for each petal, and they are actively blooming. And let me show you the bottom part of this lily tree. So I have like about 5 of them, and then 3 of these big stems they have about 15 to 25 blooms. And then this two, this is the baby actually, and the other one is another extra buds that I put, and they have a pink bloom. Let me give you an up close look, and that's going to be a pink one, and they have a lot of flower buds also. But check it out again, a nice view. It's like a one bouquet of this Oriental Lily tree, and they're about, this one particularly, this one is about 7 feet tall, because I can barely reach to show you in the camera. I'm tiptoeing here for me to show you the top view of this beautiful bouquet of the Oriental Lily tree. And let's check up actually the other color of the Oriental Lily that I have in the backyard garden. So before we go to the backyard to check out the other lily with the different bloom and color, of course, this is again one of my other side garden of this beautiful Oriental Lily. And here's the other one, and next to it is this big bloom. That's a lot as well. This one is actually about 20, and the other one is like 25 blooms. So this Oriental Lily, I actually planted them here in the front yard because they receive full sun in here. There's about more than 6 hours of full sun that they receive on this side. And also, I don't really water them all the time. And again, this is the variety of Oriental Lily that can grow like about 6 to 7 or 8 feet. And you will really enjoy this if you add these beautiful blooms in your garden. And they actually last for about 3 weeks in their bloom, because here they started in the bottom and they bloom, and then once the bottom are done, it's continuously going to open. Like this one, it's going to bloom for like tomorrow, and same with this, and there's more on the top, and majority of them like here is still green. That's got about in 4 days they will bloom. But the way that they will last, that's why it takes about 2-3 weeks in their bloom, and I really enjoy it because they last and give me a added beauty in my front yard. So I add actually a border of all of this Asiatic lily, and they are complete in their blooming. They have seeds. They're creating seeds right now, and this is the dwarf kind of the lily. This is the Asiatic lily. But again, with this one, the tall one that I'm showing it to you, this bloom is part of the Oriental Lily tree because they are really tall. Again, if you add this together with your other plant, with your other perennial plant, you will enjoy, and they will come back every year. And also watering wise, they don't need a lot of watering. So this side actually I just water them like about 2 or like about 3, or sometimes it's just like once a week. It depends the weather. So for the soil, they're not picky as well. This one I use a compost, and then I layer with the mulch, and they come back every year. This is the perennial Oriental Lily tree, and I hope I can also propagate. And propagation wise, I don't really I never try the seeds. I know they have seeds, and I see some video and also some friends that I've talked to, and they tried it. I never tried it. I just tried it and do the dividing instead, because some of this lily, they have some babies, and that's what I separated, and then have another set of Oriental Lily tree. So let's check up actually the backyard, and I'll show you the different Oriental Lily tree as well. And I have more of this kind of Oriental Lily in the front yard compared to the backyard, because in the backyard I have the white bloom. They're also an Oriental Lily, but they're not really tall like this one. They're about 4 to 5 inches, or 4 to 5 feet tall, I mean. So compared to this one, I can go higher, like about 8 feet tall. Okay, my friends, so I am walking towards to the Oriental Lily in the backyard, and here is the slope garden, and also a quick glance of my flowering cut garden. And let's check out the other color of the Oriental Lily tree. I do have this beautiful color that's actually planted next to the secret garden. This one is a big bloom, and that color dark pink, lighter pink, and then white on the edge. This one, and the other one here with a little bit light pink, and again another Oriental Lily on this side. It's the same as the lily that I've shown you in the front garden. And then some of the flowers are already complete, and they are about to create a seeds, and I have to deadhead them before they do that, because I want them to just focus and put the energy in the bulb, so that next year I do have a bigger bloom like this again and healthier. And also I'm going to do a separate video and show you to actually deadheading this Oriental Lily tree. This one is actually not an Oriental Lily. It's the flower of the clematis, and I don't know, it's already late for this bloom, but there's still at least 1 or 2 blooms on this clematis vine. So again, this is another view of some of my lily tree, and they're still on their flower buds, some of them. And let me show you the other one that's planted actually next to my porch area in the backyard. So if this is your first time to visit my channel, this view you are looking right now, this is the upper side of my backyard garden, and there's a lot of video that I created just for you to check out the other plants that I do have in the backyard, and you'll enjoy it if you'll check out my other videos. And here is the other Oriental Lily that's planted again in the backyard porch. So I actually just added this Oriental Lily last year, and believe it or not, this one is not expensive. I actually got it for like 50% off, and there's only like 2 bulbs in here, and I am planning to add more of this lily. So I have a row of this beautiful bloom next to the porch, and even though just for this 2 bulbs, they already creating or giving flowers. Like here, if we can follow the bottom part of this, so this is 1 stem and then 1 bulb, of course. And as you can see, there's like 1 here, so there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this last one that's not blooming yet, still in the flower buds, is the 7 flowers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a lot for 1 bulb. And the one next to it, there's like maybe 4, just 4. And then this one is almost done and dropping some of the petals already. But look again at this beautiful close-up look of this Oriental Lily. And I'm taking this video, actually it's already nighttime. You can see it's getting darker, but you can still see the beautiful blooms even though it's a little bit dark. This Oriental Lily is still giving a beautiful view, as you can see, and they are really scented. And again, my plan is to add more of this Oriental Lily tree on this side and planted them in between these. This one is actually the hellebores and have some of this flowers. This are the hydrangea. It's a lace hydrangea actually. So when this Oriental Lily, especially this one, I want to show you my finger just to compare the measurement of this one bulb. And actually here is my finger and look at this bulb. They're so big. And when they bloom, look at this petal. That's really big as well. Beautiful. I really love it. You should add this also in your garden. And they come back every year. This is a perennial plant in my area. And I enjoy them. They last forever, hopefully. And that's another view of this beautiful Oriental Lily tree. Okay, my friends, so that's the end of our video for today regarding this beautiful Oriental Lily tree. And I hope you enjoyed this and add these beautiful flowers in your garden too. This is actually really scented and you will enjoy it. So please continue to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And also don't forget to hit your notification bell so you will be updated to all my new videos. And I'll see you in my next video. You take care.